Heavy downpours have been flooding homes and washing away roads and bridges in parts of the Northeast. Water rescue teams rushed to Vermont Monday after the rain made some towns unreachable by road. The storm is now moving over New England, where 14 million residents are under flash flood alerts. But we start with Errol Barnett in Rockland County, New York, which saw a summer's worth of rain on Sunday. Errol?
Good evening, John. All of this is really remarkable. New York's governor said the historic downpour that was experienced here in the Hudson Valley is now a part of normal life for people in this part of the country. And as such, folks need to remain vigilant, especially considering how things turned deadly when one woman passed away trying to save her dog. Tonight, a state of emergency in Vermont with life-threatening flooding. Up to 8 inches of rain fell today, turning scenic landscapes into deadly rivers of mud.
First thing I saw was my car underwater.
Nearly the entire state was under a flash flood warning.
It's certainly been a long event so far, and it's not over yet. We will have primary rivers rising and even more flooding tomorrow.
14 swift rescue crews from as far away as North Carolina saved nearly 24 people from cars, trees, and homes. Now dozens of roads are crumbled and impassable. The deluge reminding some of Tropical Storm Irene, when 8 inches of rain fell in less than a day.
We have not seen rain fall like this since Irene, and in some places it will surpass even that.
New York's Hudson Valley was slammed. Within just a matter of hours Sunday, the torrential downpour completely destroyed this segment of Route 218 just north of West Point. The damage is so extensive it may be months before this can be repaired.
The water just kept coming.
Cindy and Richard Byers have no idea how they'll dig debris out of their creekside home.
Well, you can see how powerful it was. Look what it did to all you can see right where it went. It just pushed all that debris right wherever it could, and the water was barreling over it.
So now, what do you say to people who see the warnings and see the alerts about severe thunderstorms coming?
Yeah, get the hell out. That's it.
Yeah, you gotta heed the warnings.
Yeah.
And Errol Barnett joins us once again. So, Errol, I mean, considering what the governor said, that this is the new normal in the Northeast, does that mean we just got that great advice from your interview subjects there about what to do if they get warnings again? What does that mean, though, for infrastructure, and just what does the new normal look like if these kinds of storms are coming again? Well, John, according to the governor, there needs to be a massive investment in infrastructure, not just across New York State, and she has declared federal disaster funds, but across the country, because she says, she compares this to her time as a county clerk where she started her public service career. She says she can notice in towns if it needs an investment because of how low the drains are to the curb. If they're narrow, she says, they're prone to clogging and they can cause massive flooding. And so all across the state, she's advocating for more infrastructure funds so that towns can deal with flooding like this more easily. And yes, to the buyers who live in the home behind me, despite the mess that you see around me, they do count themselves lucky, but they were only able to compare what they experienced Sunday to major hurricanes or tropical storms that have passed through in decades past. This time, though, John, they only had a few hours worth of warning, whereas with those major events, they had days to prepare. So they, much like other people in the country, will have to get used to this being the new normal, to be more vigilant and be prepared for more extreme weather events, considering they are happening at an increased frequency everywhere. Errol Barnett in Rockland County. Thank you, Errol.